Have you ever noticed small changes in an elderly loved one and wondered if they mean something more? Maybe they're not as talkative as they used to be, or they seem a little weaker every time you see them. It's easy to brush these things off as normal aging. But what if they're actually subtle signs that time is running out? Today we're talking about 5 signs that an elderly person may be in their final year. Things that often go unnoticed until it's too late. And if you're someone in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, knowing these signs can help you support your loved ones and even prepare for your own journey ahead. But before we begin, let's be clear, this isn't about fear. It's about understanding, awareness, and giving our elders the love and care they truly deserve. So let's dive into the first 2 signs you should never ignore. 1. A noticeable decline in energy activity. Think about someone you know who used to be full of life. Maybe they enjoyed gardening, long walks, or even just chatting over coffee. But lately, have you noticed them getting tired faster? Are they spending more time sitting or lying down? This isn't just about aging. A sudden and significant drop in energy levels can be a red flag that their body is slowing down, preparing for its final stages. It could be due to weakened heart function, poor circulation, or even undiagnosed illnesses that are gradually taking a toll. Take, for example, a man named Mr. Sharma, a retired school principal. His daughter noticed he stopped going for his evening walks. When she asked why, he just shrugged and said he didn't feel like it. But over time, his reluctance turned into exhaustion. Climbing stairs became difficult. Even sitting upright for long hours made him tired. Within months, he was diagnosed with heart failure. What can you do if you see this happening? Encourage gentle movement instead of complete rest. Even short walks can help circulation. Watch for other symptoms like breathlessness or swelling, which could indicate something serious. Most importantly, have conversations. Ask them how they're feeling, not just physically but emotionally too. Ignoring fatigue can mean missing a vital clue about their health. So pay attention. Energy loss isn't just aging, it could be a warning. 2. Changes in appetite and weight loss. You might have heard the phrase, "They're just eating less because they're getting old." But sudden loss of appetite or weight loss can be a major indicator that the body is shutting down. Have you noticed your loved one eating only a few bites at meals? Do they seem disinterested in food, even their favorites? This could mean their digestive system is slowing down. As the body prepares for the final stages, it prioritizes energy for vital organs, making digestion less important. They may be losing their sense of taste and smell, making food less appealing. Underlying conditions like cancer, infections, or depression could be suppressing their appetite. Let's take the story of Mrs. Nair, a lively 78-year-old who loved cooking for her family. One day, her daughter noticed she wasn't tasting the food while cooking. Then she began skipping meals altogether, claiming she wasn't hungry. Within a few months, she had lost 8 kgs, and doctors later found that she had an undiagnosed gastrointestinal issue that had worsened over time. If you see these changes, here's what you can do. Make meals social. Sometimes people eat more when they're with loved ones. Offer smaller, nutrient-dense meals instead of large portions. Monitor hydration. Sometimes seniors lose interest in water, which can cause further weakness. The key is not to force them to eat, but to understand why they aren't. Appetite loss isn't always just old age. It's often a sign of something deeper. 3. Increased confusion or forgetfulness. We all forget things sometimes, but when an elderly person suddenly starts showing signs of confusion, forgetfulness, or disorientation, it can be a warning sign. Have you ever heard a loved one ask the same question multiple times within minutes? Or maybe they seem to struggle remembering recent events but can recall things from decades ago in perfect detail. This isn't just old age memory loss. It could be a sign of the brain slowing down as the body prepares for its final stages. A side effect of medications or dehydration. A symptom of serious conditions like dementia, mini-strokes, or organ failure. Take the case of Mr. Khanna, a retired engineer. He always had a sharp mind, solving puzzles and remembering family birthdays without fail. But one day, his daughter noticed something unusual. He forgot his way home from his morning walk. A week later, he couldn't recall whether he had eaten lunch. At first, the family thought it was normal forgetfulness, but within months, his confusion worsened. He was diagnosed with vascular dementia, which had likely been progressing unnoticed. If you notice similar signs, here's what you can do. Stay patient and reassuring. Don't correct or argue if they forget things. This can make them anxious. Encourage hydration and proper nutrition. Dehydration can worsen confusion. Look for patterns. Are they more confused at certain times of the day? Do they forget faces or names suddenly? These details can help doctors diagnose underlying issues. Ignoring these signs can mean missing an opportunity to give them the best possible care in their final months. 4. Emotional withdrawal and unusual calmness. Another subtle but powerful sign is a sudden withdrawal from social interactions, or in some cases, an unexpected sense of calm. Has your loved one stopped engaging in conversations? Do they seem disconnected, uninterested, or zoned out when you talk to them? This isn't just about being tired or moody. When a person starts withdrawing from life, it can be their mind and soul preparing for the final transition. Some reasons behind this could be a natural emotional detachment as they sense their time is near, depression or sadness about their declining health, a deep sense of peace as if they've come to terms with life. Let's talk about Mrs. Patel, a woman known for her warmth and laughter. She loved chatting with neighbors and never missed a family gathering. But suddenly she started sitting quietly for hours, barely responding when spoken to. Her family thought she was just feeling down, but within months she passed away peacefully in her sleep. What can you do if you notice this? Don't force social interaction, instead sit with them quietly. Sometimes just being there is enough. Ask open-ended questions like, "How are you feeling today?" Instead of trying to pull them into conversation, offer comfort and reassurance. Let them know they're loved and not alone. Not all changes mean something is wrong, but ignoring them could mean missing a chance to connect in their final moments. 5. Irregular breathing and changes in sleep patterns. Have you noticed your elderly loved ones sleeping more than usual? Do they seem more tired during the day but wake up restless at night? Maybe their breathing has become different, sometimes slow, sometimes fast, or even stopping for brief moments. These changes aren't random. They can be signs of the body conserving energy as vital functions slow down, decreased oxygen levels due to heart or lung issues, a phenomenon called Cheney-Stokes breathing, where breathing becomes irregular with long pauses in between. Let's take Uncle Ramesh, who was always an early riser, but in his last months he started sleeping late into the afternoon. At night his breathing would sometimes stop for a few seconds and then suddenly restart. His family thought it was just snoring, until one night he struggled to catch his breath and had to be rushed to the hospital. What can you do if you notice this? Observe their breathing patterns. If they seem unusually slow, rapid, or have long pauses, consult a doctor. Adjust their sleeping position. Sleeping with the head slightly elevated can sometimes ease breathing issues. Create a comfortable sleep environment. Soft lighting, minimal noise, and gentle background music can help them rest better. Remember, sleeping more and breathing changes aren't just normal aging. They can be signs that the body is preparing for its final stages. If this video has helped you understand this journey better, leave a comment, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more guidance on elderly care and end-of-life support. Thank you for being here. Let's continue to honor and care for our elders with love, respect, and dignity.